barbecue.
Woo! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Newbie Q Backyard Barbecue and Grilling. I'm your host, Jazz, and today I have something special for you. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you for the first time on the Newbie Q Backyard Barbecue channel, the twins. That's right. We got lefty and righty Bronco smokers here. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, not one, but two. We have two Oklahoma Joe's Bronco smokers in the house, and we're gonna cook up something really awesome for you today. Now, here's the thing. We're gonna start off by telling you that I cooked 3 different things today. I did a ham on one drum smoker, and we did chicken and meatballs on another drum smoker. But I did not show you the meatballs. I didn't show you making the meatballs. I didn't film any of that. And I didn't show you how I did the chicken either. Now, the reason is, and I'll be totally honest with you, is because I got up this morning, I was messing around the house, doing some other things, and I just didn't grab the camera. I thought, you know what? I'll just put these together, whip something up real quick, and that way we'll be ready to go. So, meatballs. Basic recipe on meatballs, except for I threw in some red onions. I chopped them up, diced them up, real thin, real small, however you want to put it. I don't really know. But, we've got them real small. Threw that in with a mixture. I did find some breadcrumbs that are they're garlic and herb breadcrumbs. That's what they were, garlic and herb breadcrumbs. And threw that in there. I'll tell you what, it worked real well. But we'll get to that later. Second of all, the chicken. Took some chicken, basic salt, pepper, garlic, herb kind of mixture onto it. Just something real basic. And I want the chicken and I want those meatballs. Basically, meatballs probably gonna be for dinner tonight. The chicken I want to have ready to cut up for lunches this week or supper or whatever. Because I'll be real honest with you, and all you parents out there are gonna get this. We have 3 kids. All 3 kids are in school, and we have kids that are in sports and swimming and this and that and whatever. And it's really hard to get a meal cooked every night of the week. So with that being said, let's get this ham prepared so we can get it on the smoker as well. Oh, this one's like falling apart. Dang. Alright, now that we got that ham done, let's go ahead and get everything on the smoker. Let's get those meatballs on, the chicken on, that ham on, and let's get ready to sit back and watch that meat smoke. so we're using several thermometers today. Got to use the Meatstick. I got the Meatstick X on the ham. I've got the Meatstick Mini on the chicken. I'm also using a regular thermometer, a wired thermometer on the chicken, and I'm also using a wired thermometer on the ham as well. Basically because the ham, if you notice, it's two different pieces now. So I want to make sure that I get them both to the right doneness. Chicken's one of those things where some of the thicker pieces get done take a little longer to get done than the thinner pieces, so I kind of wanted to range that to make sure that everything is getting to the right doneness on the chicken. Now, the meatballs, however, we're just going to probe them as we go and make sure that we get those to the right temperature as well. Alright, now I went ahead and pulled the meatballs off. They were done, good to go. They don't take very long to cook. And then, but that chicken takes just a little bit longer. So we're going to go ahead and leave them on for just a few more minutes. Alright, now chicken's done, guys. We're going to get that off there, and we're going to start going ahead and glazing our ham. Now, I did a pretty basic glaze. I just take about half a bottle of barbecue sauce, whatever you prefer, whatever your favorite flavor is. I took about half a bottle, mixed it with a little, I actually used the Coke Cherry Zero, or whatever they call it, the sugar-free Coke Zero. Just put a little bit of that with the barbecue sauce in a pan, and just mixed it up, heated it up. I wanted to make sure that it's not too thin, but it's also not too thick. So that's the purpose for mixing the Coca-Cola in, or the Coke Cherry, or whatever you want to call it. But we thinned it out. I put it in a bottle, and that way we can go ahead and go out and just quickly glaze that ham, and now hopefully not have too many problems with trying to get that ham perfectly glazed. Got that ham glaze. We're just gonna let that sucker sit, let it cook up, and just soak up a little bit more of that smoke, and then we're gonna get ready to pull it off. Alright guys, just got that meatball off. I made this little bitty one, and we're gonna taste test it because I kind of just threw this recipe together for meatballs, so I want to try it out. So it's still a little warm. Hopefully it doesn't burn my mouth. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, it's not like the best I've ever had, but it's awful dang close, I'm not gonna lie. I used some red onions in it, just some basic seasonings. Pretty good, pretty tasty. I really smell that scary smoky flavor. Pretty good. I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. I ran out of gloves in the middle of this cook. The little plastic gloves, or what do you call it, vinyl gloves. I ran out, but I couldn't figure out how to get the ham off of the smoker because it had fallen apart during the whole initial, like, you're getting it out of the package and all that, and putting the seasoning on. So I was having an issue pulling that off of the smoker. So I went ahead and got a short-handled spatula, got underneath it, just kind of used my hand to guide it, put it on top of my cutting board. No big deal, no problems. We got it off there. Well, that worked out. Now we're gonna get that sucker on the table. We're gonna get it cut up and then put it in a pan, get that sucker wrapped up, and hopefully we'll be eating that sucker all week long. Alright guys, that's it for this week. That's it for this cook. I hope you guys enjoyed what you've seen. Also, if you've seen the thumbnail, I didn't actually use any lighter fluid in my smokers. I don't use lighter fluid ever. I just actually happened to find that bottle in a cabinet, and I thought, you know what, this would be pretty funny. So no, I did not use charcoal starter or lighter fluid, anything like that. So don't worry about it. But with that being said, guys, we will see you next time on another episode of NewBQ Backyard Barbecue and Grilling. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I love having the two smokers. It's awesome. I'm going to be able to cook up a ton of meat now, especially for just making stuff for the week or for my family. That is going to be a big game changer for me. As always, guys, don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at NewBQ2020, TikTok at NewBQ Backyard Barbecue. And thanks for being here, guys. I love you. We'll see you next time. Peace.